Hello, welcome back in my channel with this 11 plus series. Before you watch this video, I suggest you to do the paper on your own. Download it, it's free, then work on it for only about 10 minutes. When you're ready, let's compare your answers with mine. Here we go. Now we are in test 3 about the number. Still with the number? Let's see the first question. What is the digit 4 worth in this number? Circle the answer. 4. How do you read this number? It's 413. When you say 4, you say 400. Yes, it is 400. So easy for the first question, as usual. Now, let's go ahead with second question. How many hundreds are there between 250 and 450? Let's find the hundreds between them. 250 and then the nearest hundred is 300. After 300 we have 400. After 400 we have then 500. But it's between 250 and 450, so we can't include this one. So we got only 1 and 2. So we got 2. Go ahead to number 3. Will this answer for this number sentence be an odd or even number? So what do you think? You can add them and check the answer and you'll decide is it odd or even number. But actually you don't need to do that. We just need to check the ones in these two numbers. We got here 1 and we got here 4. That's for the ones. So you just need to check 1 at 4. It will be 5. So the ones will be 5, and no matter what is it on the tens and the hundreds and whatever, but if the ones says it's odd, then the answer will be odd. So it will be odd. If you want to prove it or clarify this, you can just check. It's quite easy. 31 and then add 34. Let's add them together. 1 and 4, it is 5, as we have seen before. And then at the tens, we have 3 and 3, so it's 6. 65, it's an odd number, so we got odd number. But it's just to clarify. I would suggest you not to do that to save time. Just check the ones 1 and 4, and you know it's 5, and then it's odd. Let's continue with question 4. Write 3 different numbers that total 300. Wow, it's a very open options. You can add anything. 3 numbers as long as they're different. Let's check what happens if we take 200 and then 100 and then 0. That will make 300. So it should be good. If you want another option, maybe you take 150, 100, 250 and then add another 50. So they're all different and they make 300 as well. That will be good. So whatever your choice is, that will be fine. I'll choose this one. 200, 100 and then 0. We can now go straight to question 5. Look at these numbers. Circle the numbers that are multiples of 10. The multiples of 10, it's quite obvious. Multiple of 10 should have 0 at the very back of the number. That's for the ones. So 20, it's multiple of 10 and then it has 0 at the back. So it must be multiple of 10. And this one also has 0 at the back, so this must be the multiple of 10. That's it for number 5. Okay, next page. Starting from question 6. Which is closer to 153? Circle your answer. So it's about the rounding, a rounding number to the nearest 100. You know, it's 100 something, so either 100 or goes up to 200, but it can't go to 300 or 500. It's too much. So between 100 and 200, let's check one by one. We need to get rid of this number and replace them with 0, 0 to get hundreds number. Now let's see 3. 3 is a small number. So for small number, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, they will be vanished. So this goes to 0. What about 5? Now 5 is big number. So from 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, if you have either of this number, then it will go up. This number 5 goes up, that means it makes 10. So we put 0 here and then 1 here together with this one. It makes 2. So it's 200. So this one is closer. This is the rounding number for 153 to the nearest hundreds. What about question 7? Add the correct symbol. This symbol means less than, larger than, equal. Let's add them together. 23 add 44. You can use long addition like this. 23 add 44. So it's 3 and 4 makes 7, and then 2 and 4 makes 67. So at the left we have 67. And here, if you're good with timetables, it's 56. If you're afraid you're not sure with your timetables, please check my other video how to work out this multiplication without memorizing the timetables. Just using your fingers, that will be helpful. So now 67 and 56. This one is bigger, so we choose this sign. Question 8. What fraction of this shape is shaded? Let's count how many parts are shaded first. It's 1, 2, 3. 3 at the top. And for the bottom, so we take everything 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. So the fraction is 3/8. Let's go to question 9. Complete this number sequence. If it's a sequence, then it has a very nice pattern. Let's check what the pattern is. From 40 to 48, that means you add 8. From 48 to 56 is also add 8. It's a nice pattern. So to make it a nice pattern, we add another 8. That will be 64. And actually this sequence is part of the 8 timetables. If you remember the 8 timetables, it saves a lot of time. Last question now in this test. Add the missing number. Something at 123 will make 223. If you see these two lost numbers, 23 and then 23, you'll see that the tens and the ones don't change at all. It's just 100 change from 100 into 200. That means you add 100 into this number, you get this number. So that's it. Very easy. But if you didn't realize that, probably you would do 223 and then take away 123 and you get 0, 0, and then 1. You get 100. That's also fine. Don't worry about that. So we're at the end of the test. Why don't you put this new score on your chart? Any question, any feedback, please let me know in the comment field below. And help yourself with more practice papers, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye!